2. Said I remember when we used to sit in the government yard in Trenchtown, observing the hypocrites as they would mingle with the people we met. Good friends we had, good friends we lost along the way. In this bright future, you can't forget your past, so dry your tears away. But I said, no woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. Hey little darling, shed no tears, no woman, no cry. And I said I remember when we used to sit in a government yard in Trenchtown, and then Georgie, he would make a firelight. It was log would burn through the night. And we would cook corn meal porridge, which I share with you. Oh, my feet is my only carriage, and so I've got to push on through. While I'm gone, then everything's gonna be alright. 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 So, no woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. Hey little darling, don't shed no tears, because no woman, no cry. Hey guys, Bman coming to you from Penny Lane, of course, and welcome to this final week in August for Plots. Final week of doing whatever he wants. For me, the final week for me to celebrate by playing you songs from my sister Pam's favorite artist. And I can't say I saved the best for last, because all four of them were great in their own special ways. But Bob Marley, you know, great artist, great artist. And huge fan of Bob Marley, and this was one of my favorite songs from him. So let's get to it, right? Did you know that the songwriter for No Woman, No Cry was actually Vincent Ford? And this song was released on Bob's 7th album called Natty Dread. However, the single that we're used to hearing is a live recording released from his 1975 live album, where this song reached number 22 in the UK charts, number 97 on the Australian charts. And just so you know, that lyric, "No woman, no cry," actually means "woman, don't cry." I was like, huh, okay. So the personnel you had playing on this, you know, for the live album, you got Bob Marley doing lead vocals and rhythm guitar. You had Carlton Barrett on drums, Austin Family Man Barrett on bass, Tyrone Downey on keyboards, Al Anderson lead guitar, Alvin Seco Patterson on percussion, and the I3s, which are made up by Rita Marley, Judy Mowat, and Marsha Griffins for backing vocals. And you're like, wait a minute, I thought this said Bob Marley and the Wailers. Did you know that Bob Marley and the Wailers were actually, when he first formed the band, it was first the Wailers, then it became Bob Marley and the Wailers, and that included Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, and Bunny Wailer, whose real name is Neville O'Reilly Livingston. And they were together from 63 to 74, which you see now. 75, the Live K album comes out. They broke up at the end of 74. You know, Peter Tosh went off to have a great career. Bunny Wailer went off to play on a lot of other people's songs and stuff. So then you got Bob Marley, and then he brings in that group that he has, and then he's got the I3s, which is what they were. But they're still known as Bob Marley and the Wailers. So there's a little story behind there for you to know. Now, Bob, who was born Bob Robert Nesta Marley, he was born in 9 Mile, St. Anne Parish in Jamaica. And let's see, music that Bob loves to play: reggae, scat, rock steady, and folk. Years active from 1962 until he passed away in 1980. Awards: in 1984, he was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Bob also has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Unfortunately for him, those awards came after he passed. Output during his career: 13 studio albums, 133 singles, including the classics Get Up, Stand Up, I Shot the Sheriff, No Woman, No Cry, which I did. What? Exodus. You got Waiting in Vain, We're Jamming, Is This Love? Oh, great song. Satisfy My Soul, to name but a few. Bob Marley and the Wailers have sold over 75 million records worldwide. So that's Bob Marley and the Wailers. And like I said, both my sister and I, and Plots, are big fans of Bob Marley. So that's the last artist that I'm featuring for this month, because the month is over. And the last thing I'll mention is, what movies did I watch for you guys, for me and you guys, this week? 2. Now, I can't say, again, save the best for last, but I saved the ultra-violent for last. There are 2 movies that we used to categorize as ultra-violent, and that word ultra-violent comes from one of the movies. The first one is called The Warriors, and it came out in 1979, and it's a Walter Hill film, and it is such a great movie. Basically, there's a bunch of gangs that get together for a meeting in New York, and then the guy that organized the meeting gets shot, and this gang called the Warriors, gets blamed for it, although they didn't do it. And then they're from Coney Island, and the rest of the movie is them fighting their way back to Coney Island. Oh, such a great movie. Oh my gosh. So we watched it. A lot of violence in that. If you're a little squeamish, not a movie for you. Then we would go to the next one to finish it out, called A Clockwork Orange, which came out in 1971, and it's a Stanley Kubrick classic. You know, the other movies he did, 2001 is one that pops into mind. And this is Malcolm McDowell is the one that starred in this movie, and it's like him and his little group of thugs going around beating up people so that they can get money. Wait, as Dim would say, go and get the big money. What are you gonna do with the big money, Dim? Oh my God! Again, another one, not a movie for the squeamish. Hence why I said these 2 are classified by us as ultra violent, and they are. But my gosh, such great movies, you know. So if you get a chance, check those 2 movies out. You won't be disappointed. I think that's all I got for that. So if you enjoyed this song, how about being kind of nice, giving it a thumbs up if you enjoyed mine? And of course, who do we got here? We got Greta the Gibson. How about giving Greta Gibson a thumbs up and some comments? Did you know, oh, my one last little thing about this. I played Greta the Gibson because Bob Marley played a Gibson. He actually played a Gibson Les Paul Special. Holy cow, look at that. What do I got? Gibson Les Paul Special. Not the exact same, but there you go. And they say that you can't take it with you, but he did, because his Gibson Les Paul Special is buried with him in his mausoleum. So there you go. So let's see, I think so don't forget to tune in on Wednesday at 1 p.m. to check out Plots in the Pit for his next offering. And then don't forget to tune in with me on Saturday at noon for my next offering. I hope you enjoy what we're doing, because we had a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed this month. Hopefully, again, let me know what you think about this music that me and my sister really enjoyed in Plots, and about those movies that I talked about. Have you seen those movies? Do they bring back some memories? Were some of them a little too violent for you? Did you find like there was humor there when there wasn't supposed to be? Because that's the thing. There's some things that were not supposed to be funny that we found absolutely hilarious. Kept us in stitches. And of course, we would get memorable lines from these movies, man. Some of them, like from The Warriors, I cannot repeat. But there's some great movies. Only in company, not on this. So, I think that's all I got. So, until next time, peace out. Hope you enjoyed Pam's month. I sure did. Thanks, Plots. Again, thank you so much for telling me to do this. It was refreshing, and it was way enjoyable. It was good to watch some stuff and share, have those memories come back. Good memories. So, a little sad, but more good than sad. So thanks again, Plots, for that. So now, that's all I got. So, peace out. Live long and prosper.